were scenes that left a bitter taste in the mouths of many a Kenyan. Honourable members of parliament acting not quite honourably after all. So much so that these members of parliament risked losing their seats in the House in line with standing orders. However, they appear to have only been slapped on the wrist. When the House resumed business today, it was expected that stern measures would be taken against the guilty legislators, key among them the Committee on Powers and Privileges, chaired by House Speaker Justin Muturi, was to sit and deliberate on what disciplinary action should be taken on the said MPs. But when he would open with communication from the chair, he only issued a tough warning against any future incidents of a similar nature.
I wish to reiterate that any future acts of grossly disorderly conduct in the House, including disgracing or removing the mace, will be met with the greatest severity of discipline allowed by the standing orders and the practices of the House.
The standing orders say a member risks losing their seat should they miss 8 consecutive sittings without reasonable excuse. Members had been warned by House Speaker Justin Muturi of implications that could spell a 28-day suspension from House sittings. But it appears they have escaped that too. Instead, the Speaker read out the Riot Act to them.
As you are aware, the events that took part in the House during the last session, the last special sitting, brought the dignity of the House to its lowest ebb ever. You will agree with me that the conduct exhibited by most members on Thursday, 18th December 2014, can only be described as despicable and shameful, as the image of the august House was thrown into serious disrepute.
From these CORD senators who would sit in the gallery not to spectate but to both cheer on their colleagues and jeer those from government, to legislators from the government divide who took it upon themselves to overstep the orderly's mandate and get physical. While it is clear that MPs from both divides were involved in gross misconduct, it is the inaction by internal disciplinary mechanisms that now leaves many wondering. The Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission was to probe the 18th December incident as well, but to date, nothing has been forthcoming. Which begs the question yet again, is the EACC a toothless dog that barks but lost its bite? Jacky Maribe for The Big Question.